You finally become a lawyer. Everyone believes you've already made it. Nobody sees the years that almost made you quit. You expect law school to be difficult. It quickly becomes one of the hardest decisions of your life. Some of the brightest students already begin falling behind. Every week brings another mountain of books. Hundreds of pages become your normal routine. The pressure never waits for you to catch up. Then your first major exam arrives. Failing doesn't just hurt your pride. It could delay your dream by months or even years. Tuition keeps increasing. Books, legal materials, and daily expenses never stop. Your dream slowly becomes one of the most expensive investments you'll ever make. One by one, familiar faces disappear from class. Some lose motivation. Others simply run out of money. Graduation day finally arrives. Your family celebrates because they think you've become a lawyer. They don't realize the hardest test is still waiting. The bar examination now stands between you and your career. Months of preparation consume every waking hour. One failed attempt changes your entire timeline. Results day finally arrives. Your hands shake while searching for your name. One word determines everything. Passed. You walk in your first law firm full of confidence. A senior partner drops hundreds of pages onto your desk. He expects everything finished before tomorrow morning. You imagine powerful courtroom speeches. Instead, you spend nights reading contracts and preparing documents. Nobody warned you how exhausting the beginning would be. Senior lawyers rarely praise your work. Most only point out your mistakes. Every correction quietly builds the lawyer you'll eventually become. Clients arrive believing you can fix every problem. Sometimes the law simply isn't on their side. They often blame you anyway. Your first salary finally arrives. For one evening, you feel financially successful. The next morning, taxes, bills, and professional fees quickly humble you. You begin noticing something surprising. Some older lawyers earn huge salaries but still struggle financially. Others seem completely free without showing off their wealth. Curiosity replaces frustration. You quietly begin asking successful lawyers different questions. Almost none of them start by talking about money. One experienced partner notices your interest. He smiles and gives you advice you'll never forget. A legal career creates income, but investing creates freedom. Those words completely change your thinking. You stop chasing the appearance of success. You begin studying how wealthy professionals actually build wealth. Every paycheck receives a new job. Bills come first. Investments quietly come before luxury. Years pass one case at a time. Your reputation steadily grows. So does your income. People finally call you successful. They admire the tailored suit, the office, and the salary. They still cannot see the sacrifices hiding behind them. One difficult case changes your perspective forever. You realize even the best lawyers face uncertainty. Depending on one paycheck suddenly feels dangerous. That realization changes your financial life. You stop building only a career. You begin building wealth that can outlive it. Walking into court one morning, everything finally makes sense. The law gave you a profession. Your financial decisions will determine your future. Your career finally feels stable. Every month brings a different courtroom and a different challenge. Life begins moving faster than you ever imagined. More difficult cases now carry your name. Your years of sacrifice finally begin paying you back. Your first major purchase isn't for yourself. You renovate your parents' home. Their smiles become more valuable than any paycheck. From the outside, you finally made it. Expensive suits, luxury hotels, and business-class flights become normal. People assume you're automatically wealthy. The reality feels very different. Late-night calls replace peaceful weekends. Family celebrations often happen without you. Many lawyers celebrate success by upgrading their lifestyle. You quietly make a different decision. You purchase your very first investment property. Months quietly become years. Rent arrives whether you're inside a courtroom or sleeping at home. Your money finally begins earning money without you. An older partner notices what you're doing. He smiles because very few young lawyers think that far ahead. One income has never made anyone truly free. Every payday now follows the same routine. Bills come first. Investments always arrive before luxury. Your reputation keeps growing. Larger clients begin requesting you by name. Your income reaches levels you once only dreamed about. People assume you've become rich. They only see the victories inside the courtroom. They never see the discipline happening after payday. Some colleagues buy a new luxury car every few years. You quietly buy another income-producing asset. Both choices look successful, but only one keeps paying forever. One lawyer earns more than you, yet he constantly worries about money. You realize income and wealth are not the same thing. You stop chasing expensive status symbols. Watching your investments grow becomes far more satisfying. Peace slowly replaces pressure. Then one respected senior lawyer retires. His salary in the very same month. His investments continue paying him without asking permission. That moment changes your thinking forever. Every legal career eventually comes to an end. Financial freedom doesn't have to. You continue fighting for your clients every day. Each case carries enormous responsibility. People trust you during the hardest moments of their lives. Some cases refuse to go your way. Winning is never guaranteed, no matter how talented you are. Learning to lose professionally becomes part of the job. A grateful client thanks you after a difficult victory. Moments like these remind you why you became a lawyer. Not every reward arrives as money. Another year quietly passes. Your investment portfolio keeps growing while you're busy working. Time becomes your greatest business partner. One afternoon, a young lawyer approaches you. He asks how you became so successful. You already know he expects the wrong answer. He expects you to mention prestigious cases and high-paying clients. Instead, you begin talking about financial discipline. His expression changes almost immediately. You can earn a fortune and still end up broke. You can earn less and quietly become wealthy. That lesson stays with him forever. Walking back toward your office, you realize practicing law built your career. Investing is building your freedom. The years quietly pass. Thousands of cases now sit behind you. Every challenge has shaped the lawyer you've become. Your salary built a comfortable life. Your investments built something even greater. Freedom no longer depends on your next client. Bills no longer create anxiety. Your assets quietly pay many of them for you. Money finally begins working without your presence. Young lawyers often ask for your advice. They expect courtroom strategies. You begin by talking about money instead. The law creates income, but investing creates independence. Most of them have never heard that before. Some follow your advice immediately. Others promise they'll start someday. Time quietly rewards only one group. Your family sleeps peacefully every night. Not because you became the highest paid lawyer, because you prepared long before life became uncertain. Your parents enjoy retirement without financial stress. Your children freely pursue their own dreams. Your success now belongs to more than just you. One morning, you watch new law students entering campus. Their excitement reminds you of your younger self. They still have no idea how demanding the journey will become. Then another surprise arrives. Your law firm announces mandatory downsizing after difficult economic conditions. Many excellent lawyers suddenly lose their jobs. For a brief moment, you remember the fear you once carried. Then you look at the investments you spent years building. Your future no longer depends on one employer. That's when the biggest lesson finally becomes clear. A career creates opportunities. Financial freedom protects those opportunities. One final courtroom victory arrives. The judge delivers the decision. You quietly smile because your greatest success was never just winning cases. Walking down the courthouse steps, you feel something unexpected. Peace replaces ambition. You no longer work because you have to. The greatest investment was never your law degree. It was believing in your future before anyone else could see it. That decision changed everything. Thousands dream of becoming lawyers. Very few prepare for the financial journey waiting after graduation. That is where lives quietly separate. A high income opens many doors. Wise financial decisions keep those doors open. Never confuse earning with building wealth. Looking back, every sacrifice finally makes sense. Not because it made you rich, because it gave the people you love lasting security. Every profession offers the chance to earn. Only discipline turns income into freedom. That lesson applies far beyond the courtroom. Your greatest legacy isn't the cases you won. It's the future you built for your family. That victory lasts much longer than any courtroom decision. One truth never changes. Careers can end unexpectedly. Assets can continue providing for generations. Before chasing your next promotion, ask yourself one question. If your career ended tomorrow, would your money continue working? Your answer will shape your future. Every legal career eventually reaches its final case. Financial freedom doesn't have to. That's the difference. Maybe the wealthiest lawyers were never the highest paid. They simply learned to turn legal fees into lasting freedom.